If you're following Depp and Heard and events around them, you probably know Amber ended up owing Johnny $1 million from Virginia, and Johnny donated that to charity. This story got around quite a bit, so I've been checking it out, and this site here reported on it, and I like their report. It's pretty good. It's very pro Johnny. If you don't know them, they're called Barstool Sports. They're pretty big. Their Twitter account here has over 5 million followers. I don't know their other accounts, but usually the Twitter one's the smaller one. So let's just say they've got a pretty nice following, and they're on Johnny's side pretty heavily. Here's the title of the article by Pat, apparently, from June 15, 2023. Johnny Depp issues one final FU to Amber Heard by giving all the money she's had to pay him directly to charity, and that's exactly right. They cite TMZ because TMZ had the original source from June 14th, about a day ago. And here it is. Standing ovation. Well done, John. Well done. For those of you who don't know, over the past 3 years, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard have gone through one of the ugliest celebrity divorces of all time. I think it's been more than 3 years. Accusation after accusation on everything from drugs to money to infidelity to pooping in bed. For a while, everything was coming up Amber until the world found out that she's a lying sack of shit, which just goes to show what goes around comes around. If you're a scumbag, you're eventually going to be exposed. I've seen it happen in real life, and there is no better feeling. Well, suffice to say, Barstool Sports here is not very positive about Amber. Then you have to imagine being on the other side of the situation. You are Amber Heard. You've scratched and clawed to get $1 million payment together for your ex-husband, only to have him turn around and give it away. Well, theoretically, she shouldn't be upset about having money be given to charity, should she? Here's what he had to say. Johnny, from the beginning, has said he wasn't out to break Amber's bank, but rather to restore his name and reputation. Him giving away her million simply cements that point. It's not an exact quote from Johnny, but that's what Johnny said, in other words, pretty clearly. Reputation repaired, Johnny. I also love how he's straight up refusing to play Captain Jack Sparrow despite Disney offering $20 million because they cut ties with him during the trial. What a king. Have a great Tuesday. All right, that's some writing there. I'm not sure if that was 100% confirmed that they offered him $20 million, but that's what got around about a week ago. And of course, some people pitching in. After all, they've got over 5 million followers, so they're going to get some comments. This person, Renew, said, did he donate or pledge? And I responded, it's Johnny Depp. What do you think? And LovingHusband.com here has kind of an odd neutral stance. She wasn't happy with him. He wasn't happy with her. They forgot there was a time they loved each other. They should have just moved on and make their lawyers poorer, which would have been also a good thing. Okay, so, kind of silly. And Tio says her child could have used that, but what do I know? Okay, yes. Amber does have a daughter via surrogate. Let's not forget, just the fact I gotta throw out there. But it's not about her daughter, and this stuff happened and began a long time before her daughter came in the picture, and it was her fault nonetheless. So, if her daughter has a little less money, then she can blame mommy. And by the way, Amber still seems to be doing okay. She's living in a $2 million villa in Italy. So I don't think her daughter is in a lot of need. I don't think too many people have mothers that live in $2 million villas. And Gabriella says that's maybe the best ending this trial could have possibly had. And Wino Forever says, you're the real one for this headline. Xandra says, he'll never do better than this, and he knows it. Amber's worth it with this picture here. I don't know. What's better? Yeah, Amber looked pretty good when she was 25, 26, but now I think Johnny could do a lot better. Johnny could probably look in a crowd of women, throw a rubber ball, and whoever it hits is probably better than Amber. Julie says he's so annoying. Referring to who? I guess Johnny. Thanks, Julie. Another confusing, silly comment. Steph says, how is this a slight to Amber? I'm sure going to charity is better in her mind than him keeping it. It's a fair point. Like I said, she should theoretically be happy about that. They just might not be the charities she likes that she stands for. You never know. People have all these ideologies these days. And Emmy says, I will be following you, Barstool. Okay. And let's end it with a little meme there For You with Love with obviously what the dog did on the bed. I mean, what Mara did on the bed. Anyway, that's the news. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.